Hello, everyone, and welcome back to more Steven Plays Starfield. On the last episode, we were in the midst of a pretty substantial mission where we are talking to the folks on the ECS Constant, which is a ship that has been traveling for 200 years, multi-generational ship, finally arriving at their destination and realizing that actually it's owned by Marriott. It's owned by a hotel chain, a vacation place, and we are trying to do negotiations between the two. So what we've decided to do, because there's actually very limited options for what we could choose, is to buy a grav drive for the ECS Constant so they could resettle somewhere else, because they got here very late. So our current mission says that we need to go to Homesick. If I set a course for Homesick, this is going to take us to Polvo, which is out of range. Okay, but we can jump to Arane.
Welcome aboard. Find your seats, stow your belongings.
Did we make it? Are we there? Did we arrive? Is this it? Let me look at the star map. First things first, show resource. So we've been here. We've been here? We've been here. So there's nothing to scan here. What is this place? It says we've been. I don't remember this. Whatever. All right, so now can we jump? Now we can jump. Yes, set course. All right, yes, do the jump. Eventually, we will have explored all of this stuff, because once you've done it, I believe you can just fast travel. Like, you don't have to do the jumps. So, like, the grav jumps aren't even that important.
Collective space. Hold while we scan your ship.
I don't got no contraband.
You're good to go. All clear to land at Hopetown.
Thank you. All right, let's check our star map again. Let's go ahead and scan Polvo. This is in the Valo system. And Hopetown is where we are going. So, yeah, let's land at Hopetown. Actually, hold on one sec. Real quick. What was it I was looking at? Because there was something... What are you? The Polvo Station. Let me just zoom on up here so I can hail them. Wait, I can't. Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting, because normally...
Crimson Fleet, Spacers, Baroon Zealots. You see any of them? You come find us.
So this is a free-star station. I think the thing that's interesting to me is that I actually can't hail or dock here. And this is like one of the first things I've seen in space where I can't do that. So that's very unusual. It's not a big deal, to be honest. It's just odd, because up to this point, I've been able to more or less do whatever I want. All right, go to Homesick. Here's Homesick. Set landing target. Land. Hopetown. Okay. I don't believe I'm still addicted to drugs. I think I got over my drugs when I went to the doctor. There was the doctor... I talked to a doctor at some point who was like, you seem to be addicted to drugs. And I was like, yeah. They're like, you really like stimulants. And I was like, I do. And then they're like, would you like to not? And I was like, yes. And I gave them $50. Hopetown. So this is where I'm going to buy a grav drive. Barrett might help foot the bill. Like, Constellation might pay for this, because they have had a history of doing that sort of thing. I don't know, but maybe. Hi.
Got anything you need to offload? Trade Authority is always buying. Kiosk right here for you.
Oh, shoot. You can just sell to this kiosk? That's amazing. Yeah, I don't really have anything at the moment, but that's very cool. Very, very cool.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Ron Hope,
Ron
yes?
Hope's, well, friendly and incredible.
Wait a
But
minute.
everyone on the factory floor bumps into him on occasion. It's not that big of a deal.
My brother, the big shot at Hope Tech.
Wasn't Hope Tech and Ron Hope the backstory of one of our ship crew, Marika? Like, I vaguely remember Ron Hope. So, like, that's here. Interesting. Huh. I mean, I kind of wonder if I should have... Well, I don't think Marika can follow me out of the ship, can she? I think she is very specifically crew. Huh. Real quick. Because we happen to be in... Like, there's a jillion places that you can be, and this is one of them. Let me go up here and just chat with her again.
Ah, home, sweet home. Now, where did I leave my cozy slippers?
Do you know we're here?
Did
Maybe
you
I didn't
need
bring
something?
them.
You know me. I'm an open book.
Where are you from?
I grew up in Hope Town on Polvo. It's a corporate town run by Ron Hope, the CEO of Hope Tech Manufacturing. Almost everyone who lives there works for him.
Okay.
It was a depressing place to grow up. Ron Hope talks a big game about providing for his workers, but the truth is that most of us can barely keep the lights on. I'm lucky that joining the free...
And why did you decide to leave the Freestar Rangers? I don't think we ever learned that.
The longer I spent with the Rangers, the more I started to feel like they serve the Freestar Collective's government more than its citizens. I couldn't make peace with the fact that an organization that claimed to stand for freedom and individuality let places like Hope Town exist. Eventually, the hypocrisy was too much. I made the decision to resign and move to the UC. Seemed like people there might share more of my views.
Think I would have made the same decision.
It was the right decision, but it wasn't an easy one. My family is still in Hope Town. That was almost enough to keep me from leaving the Freestar Collective. But I had my mind set on finding a better place for all of us. I've been trying to find my parents a way out of Hope Town for years. I thought if I moved to the UC and found out things were better there, they might finally be willing to consider it.
Did you find what you were looking for when you moved to the UC?
I thought I did, at first. New Atlantis is clean and safe, and most of the people there are happy. And it seemed like the government was doing a lot to keep it that way. But my perspective changed after I took an entry-level job with UC Security. They stationed me in the well. I couldn't believe the conditions down there. It made all the UC talk of a perfect society seem like propaganda. The more I started looking around, the more cracks I saw in the whole thing.
What kind of things did you see in the well that changed your perspective?
The UC makes a show of promising job placement and housing options to all its citizens. But if those programs exist in the well, there's no sign of them. Most people down there live in the same conditions I saw in Hope Town. There's crime and unemployment, and a lack of good medical care. It's nothing like the rest of New Atlantis. But you'd never know that from the outside, of course.
I've never believed that things in the UC are as perfect as Mass would like us to think.
It all seems just a little bit too shiny when you really start to look closely, huh? I'm glad I'm not the only one who thinks so. Once the wool fell from my eyes, living in New Atlantis lost its luster. That's when I decided life in the major factions wasn't for me. The problems run too deep. There's corruption and division everywhere, and not enough people are willing to see it. I don't think that will change anytime soon. It seems to me like the only option is starting over, huh? Founding a colony without the influence of massive governments and corporations. Maybe people would be kinder to each other in a place like that.
Maybe you should be the person to try it.
You read my mind, Captain. You're really getting to know me, huh? I've been thinking about the idea of founding my own settlement for a while. It isn't in my nature to sit around while the problems in the settled systems get worse. But I'm not rushing into anything. If I'm really going to do this, I need to get a better sense of how people live all over the settled systems. That means visiting the major cities and looking at both the good things and the bad. That way, I can decide what things I want to keep and what I am going to leave behind. Good thing I'm working for a captain that likes to travel, huh? We'll hit all the major cities in no time.
I think I can help with that.
I appreciate it. And don't you worry, I won't let this distract me from my normal duties. You're still the boss.
All right.
Got places to be, huh?
Now, you had the option of following me at the beginning, though, right?
Do you need something, Captain?
I'd like you to come with me.
All right, let's get out of here.
I think Barrett will stay here. Yeah, Barrett. Oh. Let's go to Hopetown.
Keep it quick. I don't want to be here any longer than we have to.
So, yeah, she knows that we're at Hopetown. It does seem appropriate to have her here, especially because she might be able to offer, intel or whatever, or etc. about this place, which I think would be helpful and interesting. Maybe.
Keep an eye on your valuables. If you can't protect your own, you don't belong here.
Okay. Hello.
Folks from all over the Freestar Collective come here looking for work. New face, huh? Got some business with me, or just learning the lay of the land?
Yeah, just looking around.
Well, it's a public space. As long as you don't interfere with my work, you're welcome to stop by any time. Ranger Niakalu. I'm a Hopetown girl born and raised, so I know a lot of the locals. Helps me do the job. That being said, keeping the peace around here is more the job of local security.
Pleased to meet you.
Likewise.
Is there any friction between the Rangers and big companies like HopeTech?
Not usually. Local security handles most of their issues. Every once in a while, though, we need access to sensitive information as part of our work. Badge or not, some folks aren't fond of letting us poke around in their books and personnel files. Honestly, though, it's not that common. Most people are willing to work with us because they know it's in everyone's best interest.
And what's the division of responsibility between you and local security?
Think of it as a small picture, big picture proposition. The small picture is local trouble, things that happen here in Hopetown. Handling that is local security's job. We Rangers protect the entire Freestar Collective, so we deal with problems that span multiple worlds. Smuggling rings, escaped convicts, pirates preying on shipping. Those are the kind of things we handle. That's why there are Rangers stationed in different settlements. It lets us cast a wide net. Bye.
Hey.
Hey. Door. No pain, no gain, baby. I'll take a nap. Ah. Door. Violet toilet. Oh, a shower. Space shower. So good to have some space shower, some space toilet paper. You know what I don't love about this image? I don't love that she's squatting because it's very reminiscent of pooping. And maybe that's why it's here. I don't know. But just that imagery is certainly a combination. This door locked. Door. Are you in trouble? Your cell is open. Or do you just come? Do you turn yourself in? Are you like the drunk on the Andy Griffith show? Okay, we're done here. Let's get into the actual city.
Howdy.
Excuse me. A little desperate here. This is such a long shot.
All right, Adela. Deep breath. Oh, God.
You don't look like things are going well.
I'm just great. Grand, really. When I signed on to be a freight captain, I was expecting long hours and dull routes. And now I'm a hair away from being executed. Or worse.
Tell me what's wrong.
Where to start? So, I fly a rust bucket called the Markab for a small shipping line. It just started, really. We do bulk shipping, boring stuff like actuators and seed stock and minerals. Have you ever had a standard, boring job just blow up in your face?
I tell you one thing, lots of people just use people like us without giving a shit about us.
A week ago, I would have said something different, but yes, absolutely. So, I just got assigned to the Markab. The first shipment? Slag steel. Nothing special. As soon as I left Neon and got scanned, things got crazy. Spacers, Freestar security, the works. Everyone demanding I power down, hand over the contraband, or sometimes just firing first. I skipped the system, ditched the cargo, and have been running ever since.
So what were you actually shipping?
I don't know. I was just flying for my life. But some bad people want it.
That's really terrible.
It gets even worse. A tracker just landed and I just know he's hunting a bounty. Me. But the trick is, everyone knows the ship. But my info isn't in the database yet. All they got is my last name, Fahim. So if you go into the pit stop and claim you're Captain Fahim of the Markab, maybe you can deal with the tracker?
That's asking a lot. Now, come again, a tracker?
A member of the Trackers Alliance. You know, bang bang dead or alive bounty hunters?
And how am I supposed to deal with the tracker?
I don't know. I don't want anyone to get hurt, but he may not give you any choice.
How do they only know your name?
The company is, well, a real train wreck. I'm amazed they even have my last name on file.
Sounds like a company.
For once, working for such a dump is a good thing.
Could give me a chance to practice some persuasion. I guess I'm Captain Fahim then.
You are the best! This slate has everything they know about me. It's not much. He's the one with the cowboy hat. Just stay safe. Thank you.
What the hell have I done? Okay, let's look at my inventory and find out who I am. All right, ship or company, Galactic Import/Export. Ship designation, the Markab, Captain Fahim. Manifest, 400 tons of slag steel. Port of origin, Neon. Destination pending. Exception waiver fee paid in full. Provisional approval granted. Express inspection passed. A 30-day exemption granted by Neon Port Authority pending full registration of Captain Unknown Fahim of Hotel Voli 1309B Neon. All right. Yeah, I guess we'll, shoot. I guess we'll deal with this. Where is this? Also in... No, over here.
Pardon.
Well, shoot.
I wish we didn't have to come here. I don't like it.
Hey, stranger. I'm new in town. You look like you just got here too, right? What's your name, stranger? Might buy you a drink.
Captain Fahim, pleasure to meet you. I'll take that drink now.
Fahim, huh? Came in on that ship to Markup? I bet you didn't know it. But I'm a tracker. And I'm here for your bounty. Two ways this can go. You know the drill.
A bounty? Why me?
Bounty says you made off with a haul of medical supplies. Meant for orphans. Or something. I get a bonus if I turn the shipment in sight unseen. I figure they're in the markup.
Can't we come to an arrangement?
I don't deal with smugglers and no good types. Well, I do, but more violent-like. My word's my bond.
You gonna shoot me here?
Looks like a place that doesn't mind some color. Or you can surrender. I trank you up, deliver you, they kill you. Nobody ever picks that option.
Listen, you don't seem bad. I haven't done anything wrong. Let's not do this.
So you didn't shoot your way off Neon, Fahim? The bounty is pretty damn clear. But something don't sit right with me. Not sure what.
Let's dive in. Adela doesn't deserve a bounty on her. The whole thing doesn't add up.
Maybe. Maybe not.
I got 3 turns to hit 4, which is pretty good. Instead of just going straight for the 4, I could probably do some 2s and get through this. I really want to risk the 4. The thing I have to remember is that in the persuasion attempts, as long as if you run out of turns but you're still hitting greens, like you're still succeeding, like it'll work. So I could go for this. I could go for this right off the bat. Sure. Everyone's after this shipment. Whoever hired you is lying.
The bounty is awfully large for what they're saying.
Done.
All right, I'm not taking you in. But that just means somebody else will. Whatever you were shipping, you got to return it. The next tracker probably won't be as upstanding as I am.
Thanks for the advice, but I got it covered.
Suit yourself. But you may want to re-up your life insurance policy. One more drink and it's liftoff.
Done with that, but also immediately doing the thing that I wanted to do, which was put another point into persuasion. I now have to succeed in 10 speech challenges. Cool.
Payday is always a good day.
If you need anything, just ask for me. Sal.
No. God, there are, as always, so many things. There are so many things. And when there are so many things, it can be hard to keep up with all of the things.
We'd be dust except for the factory.
That's a window. You can walk around.
I feel sick.
I convinced the tracker to let you go.
I feel like I can finally breathe again. Thank you.
You're lucky the tracker was a good guy. They will send more.
You think? I mean, of course they will. Oh, God. I don't mean to be ungrateful and all, but I really, really need to go. Thank you. I have to go. Like, now.
Go. I mean, I'm kind of glad that I don't have to deal with that anymore. Like, because that sounds very stressful, and oh, it's you. And like, I wish her all the best, but like, that's a mess.
Going on around here.
That's a huge mess. Oh, we're going the same way.
Off-worlders. Nothing ever good comes from them.
Nice to see you too.
That's no fair.
I dodged.
You can't dodge a laser. It like travels at the speed of light.
My armor is made of mirrors. It pachinks off it.
You always do this. You're cheating.
Pirates always win. Everyone knows that.
Sorry, I can't play right now. I'm grounded.
Hello? Boo! Did I scare you?
Good day.
What?
I like it here. Very few rules. People know how to look the other way. And so many strangers coming and going all the time. A good place for business. Do you agree?
A place where people know the value of discretion is always welcome.
Discretion is a trait I highly value. I have a small package that needs delivery to Aquila City. I need someone discreet. Not too many questions.
Who do you work for?
Does it matter? Truly? I know little about you, you know little about me. This is the way I like it.
If we're going to work together, I need to know who I'm dealing with.
Speak your mind.
Don't you have anything better to do than ride my ass?
I'm starting to think you're trying to get away with something.
It's worth a shot. I don't think you really get it. Let me break it down for you.
Okay. You've made your point.
I know you'd like to help me if you could.
I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here.
That reminds me of a joke I heard the other day.
You know what? I may be starting to like you.
Yeah, there's no reason for us to have a problem, is there?
I hear you. If you must know, let's just say the Trade Authority fully approves of this endeavor. I will say no more than that.
Does this help you need illegal?
Illegal is a strong word. Here in Hopetown, I have taken care of things. In Aquila City, a much different story. I ask you, should smuggling really be a crime?
If I'm given contraband, I'm going to have contraband. Famously. And that is going to make it difficult. Unless I eat it. He gives me stuff and I'm like, oh boy! But it could pay well. I'm interested.
The package is contraband. If the authorities find it, it will not be good. If your ship has space for special cargo, then getting through security will be much easier. Can you handle a job like this?
I actually can't. I actually do not have special ship stuff for smuggling contraband. Like, I will get in trouble. So this is actually a bad idea. My good man, do you have any advice on smuggling contraband?
Shielded cargo space. Lots of it. Much more than you need. makes things easier to hide from scans.
Yeah.
If you can acquire a signal jammer, those are good too.
That was incredible. Like, you definitely wanted to that was your wall space. Yeah, or this is aggressive flirting. Hey. Hey. I heard y'all were talking about smuggling contraband. I'm not sure I can smuggle it safely.
If you upgrade your ship with shielded cargo space, come back to me.
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
What an entrance. What an entrance. Okay, so we avoided going to prison. Which we would have done. Like, you can smuggle stuff, but you have to have special
smell the
stuff.
corruption in the air.
All right, listen, we're here for a very specific reason. Are you not a person? What? Okay, you're not a person. Hi.
Workers like to play hard here. They deserve it.
Seriously, what? What? It's fine. All right. Sales.
Can I help you? Welcome to Hope Tech Sales. Give me your invoice. You got the financing set up already?
I'm thinking of buying something here. I'm not sure yet.
Oh, a potential customer, huh? Well, what you need to know about our ships is they're from stern to bow, built for reliability. Other star yards might got glitz or some weird crazy lines. With Hope Tech, you get people that care about you making that 300th freight run safely and on time.
What do you think about Ron Hope?
Listen, this whole system was nothing until Ron Hope came here. He gave us a purpose, a mission. Something we could be proud of. To us, this job is life. And the quality of what we make shows it.
I don't know. Aesthetics matter to me.
When it gets tough, pretty won't keep you alive. I'm just saying. So what are you in the market for?
I like the phrase "pretty won't keep you alive." How'd you wind up here?
I worked the freight lines flying a Hope Tech ship for near a decade. Gertrude saw me through plenty of scrapes and just hard travel. Hope Tech ships will save your life. They did mine. I hope you come back.
All right, so this is ship sales, is what this is.
You walk the factory floor? It's impressive stuff.
Oh, there's a kids center. Oh, that's cool. Look at this, a little kids center. Cute. A lot of plushes that I can't have. Old technology, vending machine.
Just waiting on the credit check. Bureaucracy, right?
Don't spring for the extended.
Our motto is,
You just
"They're
don't need
trucks in space." Really, you need to hear Mr. Hope say it. Do you need anything?
The truck is my religion. Can I see Ron Hope?
If you have an appointment with Ron Hope, he's on the top floor. He's very busy, so if you don't have a meeting scheduled, he may not be available. Have a nice day.
The application list is a parsec.
Is this open? Thanks. Can I be back here? I guess.
Hey, just 3 more to go until break.
Those jackasses on Line A are gonna be the death of me. You missed the tour? Yeah, this is where it happens. Listen, I ain't exactly customer-facing, so just go on your way and neither of us will get in trouble.
How'd I get you in trouble?
I don't have time for niceties or damned manners. I know one thing, how to ride these blockheads until we make something good.
I prefer the straight scoop instead of marketing bull points.
You do? Well, I guess we'll see. So here is the factory floor where you get to see me wrangle a bunch of morons into, oh, I don't know, doing their damn job.
You must be the boss then?
No, this is a Ron Hope joint, and you'd be wise to remember that. Mr. Hope built all of this, made this whole area more than some 2-credit agri-plot. If you want to ask questions, make it quick. We got a tight delivery coming up.
Working conditions seem intense.
This ain't no highfalutin New Atlantis desk job where everyone gets their after-bleeding noon tea. This is Polvo. We work for a living. If you think this is tough, you try farming in the tundra. Believe me, these blockheads got it good.
So, what's the deal with Ron Hope?
Polvo was just some nowhere dead-ender until Ron Hope had a dream. Let's build sturdy, dependable ships. No nonsense, none of that damn Tayo glitz and glamour. Just a ship that flies right and will get you where you need going. Ron Hope's a goddamned hero.
So you run the whole floor?
Every rivet, every piece of plating goes through my team. If you've got a Hope Tech ship, it means I've crawled through every inch of her at least once. Just stay safe on my floor, all right?
Must be weird for you being here.
Did you need my help with something?
Of course, you probably won't acknowledge
Let's
it.
talk again soon, huh?
Please do not interfere with my tasks.
Or I will have to murder you. Okay, let's walk around. Not in this area. Oh, washcloths. Excuse me, I just have to pee. Soap dispenser. It's gotta pee. It's gotta pee. Someone's gonna be in here, and then I'm gonna open the door on them and point a gun at them. And it's gonna be very alarming. Okay, there's nothing in any of these toilets. Which makes sense. Maybe. Let's go upstairs and look around.
Ron Hope's a damned hero in my book.
Everyone seems to really like Ron Hope. Like, America doesn't, but like, so far the people that we've talked to here seem to.
Oh, hello. I'm not used to people wanting to talk to me.
I hear you're an expert with grav drives and other ship parts. I need to ask for a favor.
Sure, that sounds like me. What can I do for you? I'm a little busy, but I think I could spare some time.
Oliver Campbell sent me. I'm here about a grav drive for an old colony ship.
Oh, you should have just said that. Of course I can help you. Oliver sent a courier ahead of you. I did some research on ships from that era, and I have a decent idea what we're dealing with. So grav drives didn't really take off until after the ship was built. But I've got access to an ancient grav drive that looks like it could be compatible. With some minor adjustments. It's in good shape, too. Parts not cheap, though. Neither is the labor. Just pay the combined cost of parts and labor, and it's yours.
I'm realizing now that I had Barrett with me to hopefully get Constellation to foot the bill. And now I do not have Barrett with me. 40 grand! Jesus, maybe we can find a way to lower that price a bit?
It's a pretty big ask, given how rare these old grav drives are.
I mean, why do I need +6? What the... Surely the profit you'd make doesn't compare to the freedom you'd be given to these people.
As much as I'd love to, I just don't know if I can afford to take a loss on this. Again, I'm sorry.
Here's about helping these people is bound to spread. You could get a lot of recognition.
Recognition doesn't pay the bills. And really, do I want everyone to know that they could sweet-talk me out of my fees? No, thank you.
You've had that old part for how long and no one has offered to buy it yet?
True. I keep telling myself I'm holding on to it for the right time. Perhaps this is that right time.
There's no reason for us to have a problem.
Yeah, I hope so.
I can't afford that.
You know what? I like you. Maybe we can work something out. Tell you what. Sounds like this is for a good cause. While I can't give you the part for free, I won't charge you for the work.
That seems reasonable. Thank you.
You're darn right it is. I'll get to work on it right away. I recommend you go back to the ship and ask the captain to prepare for its retrofit. Standard stuff. I'm sure they have an engineer on board to help. We'll send the part along when it's ready and install it with the help of Oliver's people. Pleasure working with you.
That was a lot of money. Like a fair bit. I mean, I still have plenty, and I'm probably already to the point. If I'm not dealing with ship stuff, I'm probably already to the point where I am loaded. Like, I'm not going to need money for the rest of the game, which is great. That's a good problem to have. So, this grav drive, you sure it's going to work?
Absolutely. Working with old tech isn't always easy, but I've never come across a job I couldn't do. And on the off chance it doesn't work right away, I will make sure it works. You've got my word on that.
Cool. What's it like being an engineer here?
Oh, it's marvelous. Generally, they only care about efficiency, cost-effectiveness, and reliability. Oh, sure, there are the odd complaints about comfort and lack of decent airflow, but they almost always side with the numbers.
And what ships have you worked on?
Well, all of them. I've been with Mr. Hope since near the beginning. I think he appreciates my attention to detail and my focus on the fundamentals. Although he has been hinting that the R&D budget may dry up if I don't produce results. Yes, I have important work.
Yeah, a lot of people seem to really like Ron Hope. I don't know if we can just get in with Ron Hope. We're here. I don't think we'll be back. You look important.
Ron Hope knows his stuff.
You're not. Okay. Are you... This character model does not... Why? Okay. Can I just, like, walk in here?
Yes? I hope you're having a great visit to Hope.
Just processing another order for pickups. Popular model.
A nice office.
If you're waiting on approvals, take it up with Galbank.
This place has no shortage of toilets. Good amount of toilets in here. Really impressed with the number of toilets. Good toilets. Lots of good toilets.
As long as you keep the peace, you're good in my book.
You Ron Hope?
If you're looking to make a purchase, I don't handle that personally. Inaya Raymond should be able to help you. Do you mind? I'm a very busy man. I don't believe we have a meeting scheduled. You must be looking for someone else.
If you'll excuse me, I am on duty.
So you can't even talk to Ron Hope unless you have a meeting. Huh. Okay. Fair enough. So if there's a quest that involves Ron Hope, and like, there probably is. It doesn't seem like we have any access to it at this particular point in time. This is cool though, like being a chance, like getting a chance to actually like be in here and look around is very neat. And I'm sure that there's like engineers and staff like working on stuff. Are there people over on this side? Because there was that one person that we talked to, and I'm like, is that the only human in here, or is that... Because I don't see anyone else. It just seems kind of strange to me that Hopetown is so small. Like, there's someone over here. Maybe they have something to say. No, they're a worker.
Howdy.
Okay. All right. I guess we're done with Hopetown. I was really hoping that having America would, like, mean something. And it didn't. It did not do anything. It did not change anything. If there are, like, quests here, they're not here yet. Okay. I mean, I'm glad that I got to take America off of the ship, at least. Like, that's something. But I don't think there was anything else. No, who are you? Citizen. And, like, so these sorts of things, like, the map is actually quite big. Like, there's all of that over there. But I also suspect heavily that there's nothing there. You know what I mean? Like, there's this tower. I bet you can get up into the tower. But are there named people in there? Like, does that initiate stuff? Like, probably not, because they would probably put the quest givers in the easy line of sight. They wouldn't make you just, like, roam all around looking for stuff. You know what I mean? All right. Well, then I guess that we're done. I do suspect that we will be back at some point. But we are good for now. The next thing that we need to do is return to the ship. And I'm actually going to take Barrett with me, since Barrett has been with me up to this point. Where is Barrett?
So, I hear you've been making yourself pretty useful around the ship, Cora.
Did Barrett go...
Dad. I want to be as good a co-pilot for the captain as I am for you.
Did Barrett go back to...
I'm proud of you. What do you say we get...
Oh, God, I bet Barrett went back to the Constellation headquarters.
And I love it. Now, a new book.
See you next time for more Stephen Plays Starfield.